Right, so in this short series of lessons, we're just going to focus on some of the finance questions on the May 2017 paper. This is the first ever Unit 3 BTEC Personal and Business Finance exam. So we're into the business finance part of the paper. You can see the question that we've got here. Max would like to know whether he is likely to break even. He's given you some additional figures so that you can advise him. So we've got the extract of the financial information, we've got the fixed cost, the variable cost per unit, the average price, the number of events planned, and then the question is simply using the above information calculates the contribution per unit for 2 marks. Nice straightforward question. So the first thing to make sure that you're aware of is, of course, how to calculate that contribution per unit. So pause the video now and answer this question to practice these questions. Right, so the first thing to be aware of is, of course, that it's price minus variable cost to work out the unit contribution. You can see that's going to get me 1 mark already, identifying how to actually do that. And so therefore we can see that it's going to be 300 as the average price of each event, minus the £140, which of course is going to give rise to a contribution per unit of £160. Great stuff. Now we're ready to move on. So the next question now focuses on the calculation of total costs. So let's just move this up a little. Again, you may just want to practice how well you can actually do this on your own. So you can pause the video now just to practice this approach. Right, so let's now just take a look. Now we can see the number of events planned is 280. We're going to have to work out our total variable cost because, of course, we know that total cost equals the fixed cost plus the total variable cost. Okay, so that's a key piece of information. That's going to get me 1 mark already just for establishing that. So to work out our total variable cost, of course, we've got to look at the variable cost times the quantity. Now, we can see the variable cost per event is £140. Let's just move the camera down so you can picking this up. So we can see £140 times the quantity, which is projected to be 280, of course. We can see that the actual fixed costs are expected to be 16,800, so therefore we just need to add those costs on, and let's just do that right now. So 140 times through 280 is going to give us 39,200. So then we add on our 16,800 and we've got 56,000. So that's our total cost there. Okay, so our total cost looking at 56,000. Great stuff, nice and straightforward.